Well, what Democrats have done isn't emotionally satisfying at all this week, right?
Correct.
Right? It scratched the itch of, oh, we need to hear from Mueller, but what Mueller told them was actually legally very satisfying. He gave clear points that the president is not exonerated, that he invited and asked for Russia to participate and interfere in our election. And this is the slow, drip, drip that's going to turn into a tsunami and cascade. Already, as a result of the hearings, we've had, I think, 7 or 8 more members of Congress immediately sign on saying they're for impeachment. This summer recess allows for the Democrats to build a coalition, to take the case into town halls, into their communities, and have people push their members. The case is no longer about Mueller. The case is no longer about Mueller. It is about what individual voters will tell the people they elected to represent.
Okay. I promise that's not going to happen. Marketplace. I don't want to see Jerry Nadler on the screen anymore. I want to see Kamala Harris. I want to see Joe Biden. I don't want to see Adam Schiff. They're great Americans.
Prosecute the case, right? That's what Kamala Harris said that was so powerful at that first debate, is the prosecutor in her came out, and you could see for the first time on the national stage how she could be somebody who could really effectively go toe-to-toe with Trump.
And she said that this is I know what a rap sheet looks like, and I know how to prosecute that. So this is starting to come out. We're fighting this war, Democrats, on multiple fronts, right? Congress has its role, legal authority. The folks that got elected in 2018 who had this mandate to really check Donald Trump will certainly hear it from their constituents. And the candidates are now presenting a positive vision of what they can do. Even just one day of Mueller hearings, if you saw that, one day of congressional hearings had him tweeting like he was crazy. It certainly is destabilizing him. And the trick for Democrats is to maintain that destabilization of Trump for the next 16 months, while also doing a positive message from the candidates.
Just the final thought.
It's so obvious from how he's dealing with foreign leaders as well, right? Like, who picks up the phone and calls Sweden and say, you need to do this. You need to release this random guy I like from a reality show, as opposed to talking about policy and how to advance global democracies. And he hangs out with the Saudis. He hangs out with the autocrats. He wants to be best buddies with Kim Jong-un. These are not the countries and leaders he admires are not people who are doing good things in their own countries.
John, another thing.
This is a mistake liberals make, though, right? We make this mistake of thinking, liberals make this mistake of thinking we had Obama for 2 terms, black president, racism is gone. Trump has tapped into something that has been a very American problem since before the civil rights movement, since before the Civil War. We have not wrestled with it. We have not dealt with our challenges in race and how it plays in our democracy. What Donald Trump is now doing is making this a cultural problem that will outlast him. So even if there's a Democrat in office, the problems we will have at day-to-day in our communities of people saying the things they used to say under their breath are now saying them out loud.